Hello, and welcome back to MMTV.
Yes, congratulations for showing up to our adjusted time.
Yeah, you should feel proud of yourself. People don't feel proud of themselves enough.
I'll say.
Anyways, I'm Will McLaughlin.
And I'm Charlotte Ivy, and we'll be right back on...
That was odd. Someone must have tripped on a plug.
Wait a second. Is Charlie dead?
Oh, well, maybe.
Kaylee, can you check? Oh my god!
Oh, well, this is unfortunate.
Why aren't you upset?
Oh, well, because there's something much more important than Charlie's untimely death here.
And what could that be?
Who exactly did it? We'll be right back.
Are we just gonna leave Charlie's body there?
Oh, it's official evidence, Charlie. We can't touch it.
It just feels a little weird.
You know what feels exemplarily weird, Charlotte?
Are you just making up words to sound smarter?
No, shut up. You know what feels really weird?
What's that?
The fact that the murderer is here among us.
Gasp! But who could it be?
Oh, I don't know, good Charlotte, but by God, I swear to you, I'll find out.
Well, do you have a list of subjects?
Oh, yes, I do, Charlotte, and everyone is on it.
Wait, even me?
Oh, especially you, my dear.
Oh, don't call me dear. Also, what the what? I didn't kill Charlie.
Ah, yes, but you have a clear motive. You killed him because you noticed how much he's been in the show recently. You saw that when you broke your leg, he was the one to sit in. This made you paranoid because you thought he was going to replace you, and so you killed him.
That actually sounds like it could be possible.
And so you did it.
Of course not. How could I have? My mic would have picked it up.
Well, curses. You're right.
All right, Detective Clouseau. Keep detectiving while we go to Emma Spitz's question of the week and the sports and club segment by Kaylee Zuko.
My favorite band is Radiohead. Is neat.
Honestly, it super just depends on the day.
Alright, my favorite band is Dance with the Dead. The reason why I like them is they're an electronic rock band and I like jamming out to their songs.
I like Pink, the musician, because I love all of her music. And she's a strong, independent woman who knows what she wants.
One of my favorite musicians is Kanye West because he is an icon and creates great songs.
Okay, I've been really into Taylor Swift lately because she has a new album out and it's really good.
I like Queen. Their songs are really fun.
I have a very unorthodox taste in music. So as far as music with lyrics go, I like Saint Motel a lot right now. And as far as I listen to a lot of like soundtracks and score, and for that, Michael Giacchino is the best composer. So
I like Creedence Clearwater Revival. You know, I like classic rock. That's why I like it.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. Why? I like their lead singer's voice. I like their bassist. I think they're a really good band.
It would be rap, specifically Blueface.
Why?
Electric.
Why?
Because he's cool.
I don't have a favorite band or artist, but my favorite genre is probably pop.
I'm Mrs. Staunton. I'm the librarian here at Monument Mountain. So I started, I've been here 22 years, and I taught social studies for 12 years, and took over the library about 10 years ago, and started the book club pretty much right from the get-go. So it's about 10 years now. Book club is a place for students to casually read popular fiction together in a communal setting where we can talk about the issues that the books come up. We try to pick books that are not in a classroom setting, but that are more current, up-to-date, and ones that maybe wouldn't be a chore, because you don't have to read it for a class, you're choosing to read it. So we read current popular fiction. And come see me at any time, and I'll fill them in on when our next meeting will be.
All right, Charlotte, you've cleared your name for the time being, but I've still got plenty of suspects, so the murder mystery remains unsolved.
Well, who do you got?
My next subject is none other than Kaylee Zuko.
Wait, she's just a camera operator. Why would she want to kill Charlie, let alone anyone?
Well, she is indeed a camera operator, but Charlie is also one, and he also happens to be her superior.
So you think she killed him so she would be promoted?
Indubitably.
Wow. So, wait, does she have an alibi?
A what?
An alibi, like a reason why she couldn't have done it?
I don't think that's an actual word.
It definitely is.
Yeah, okay, Charlotte.
That's like an important detective word. How do you not know that?
Look, if you're going to yell at me for using your wacky made-up words, I'll just stop solving this murder.
Oh, fine, I give up.
Thank you. Now, what is her alibi?
Oh my God!
I can't think of one, and she doesn't have a mic to give one, so we can't rule her out.
Seems unjust, but okay.
All right, well, she's definitely still on the table, but let's go to some news for the time being. Monument students will present their version of Twelfth Night on November 23rd at the Tina Packer Playhouse at 6:15, so go.
The annual Senior Citizens Concert and Luncheon will be held tomorrow starting at 11 in the auditorium, with the concert followed by the luncheon in the cafeteria.
The Advisory Planning Committee is looking for student members. Anyone interested, please see Mrs. Hughes in the main office. Now we go to This Week in History by Sienna Bond and the video game review from Caden Gideorakis.
Duty Modern Warfare was released on October 25th, 2019. It was the second Call of Duty with its name, the first being Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. COD is a first-person shooter game with many different game modes. The most popular version is multiplayer, although there's also campaign mode, which is played alone. The multiplayer game modes are Search and Destroy, Team Deathmatch, Cyber Attack, Domination, Free-for-all, Headquarters, Ground War, and Realism. My favorite game mode which I'm playing here is Domination. The objective of Domination is to capture the most points on the map, and defend them so the other team cannot get them. The mode I play second most often is Team Deathmatch, where you have to get a certain amount of kills to win the game. This is the first Call of Duty game I've ever played, and honestly, I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. It's fun to play with your friends, and there is almost never a dull moment while playing. My only complaint is that it's too hard to get good. Maybe it's because it's my first time playing, but I'm pretty bad so it can get annoying. I rate this game an 8.4 out of 10.
The next NHS meeting will be tomorrow morning at 7:30 in BO3. All members are expected to attend.
The band has started their annual citrus sale. This is a great fundraiser for the band, and the fruit can be a nice Christmas gift to someone or anyone. See any band member to make a purchase.
The greenhouse has order books for Thanksgiving arrangements in the office. Stop by and check them out. The greenhouse does a beautiful job making these arrangements at Thanksgiving, and keep an eye out for the wreaths coming up around Christmas. Up next is the Teacher Challenge from Kelly Couch. This Week in Science from Kate Goebel, and the Student Interview by Dylan Becker. Let's check them out.
liking Monument so far? I mean, it's pretty good. It's kind of boring, but that's just a product of the population. But it's all right. They give us a bunch of good options for classes to take, and our sports programs, for at least the ones I participate in, are pretty good. So that's pretty good. I don't know. I walked in and it's kind of gross. I just I don't know, it seemed kind of crusty, but no, it's fine. Like, I didn't seem that bad. I knew there wasn't a ton of kids, so I wasn't that intimidated, and I didn't feel that small of a fish in a big sea. But the impression was all right. Yeah, because they actually teach us a lot of stuff here.
We're gonna try out at the middle school, right?
No, the middle school is fine. They just don't teach you stuff at middle school.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Explain.
Elaborate. I take fact and fiction, which gives me a lot of reading, which is something that takes me a long time, so adds more work. And then they give us bigger essays and a lot more, more accountability. So if I don't understand something, I have to go into the teacher to figure it out. No, it's pretty simple.
Okay. Last question.
Fact and fiction.
Elaborate.
I mean, they grade strictly, so I actually have to put everything I can into every assignment, and then they assign us a lot of reading throughout. It's just book after book, so I'm pretty slow at reading. So then that's something I have to teach myself and be more disciplined with scheduling my time around.
Minute 18. I'm starting to feel physically sick being around these terrible people. I don't know if I can take it anymore.
What are you doing there, Will?
Oh, just detective work. You wouldn't get it. It's a detective thing.
You know what, Will? I've got a theory for you. I think you did it.
A truly preposterous idea, good Charlotte, though I will say quite humorous.
No, I'm being serious. I think you did it because you needed a story for this week's episode. Wouldn't be the first time you did something like that.
Look, Charlotte, if this is about the leg, I thought we were over that.
Of course I'm not over it.
Well, Charlotte, I'd like you to answer one question. How could I have done it when, as you said earlier, my microphone would have picked it up?
Well, I don't know how to mute it. You do.
Well, that is true.
So maybe it was you.
I hadn't thought of this. It makes so much sense. I mean, it had to have been me. Oh, God. Well, let's do one last round of news for old time's sake, and then I guess I'll be off to prison.
Let's go to the news.
The Girls Cross Country Banquet will be held this Tuesday, November 19th at 5 o'clock. Congratulations on a great season.
The annual Toys for Tots drive is underway. Drop-off locations are the main office and the library. They will be accepting new unwrapped age-appropriate toys for newborns to age 14 years old.
The junior class will be holding auditions for this year's talent show on November 21st and 22nd from 3 to 4:30. To finish off the show, we've got Prem's recipes and then Nick Barbieri's lunch and weather segment.
Hello and welcome back to Prem's Quick Recipes. Today on this segment, I will be making a microwavable coffee cake muffins. The ingredients we're going to be using today are 1/4 cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, a pinch of cinnamon, 3 tablespoons of butter, and 2 tablespoons of milk. Now you're going to want to mix together all your dry ingredients and only 1 tablespoon of your brown sugar, leaving the other tablespoon on the side for later. Now you're going to want to mash in the 1 tablespoon of butter into your mixture so that it becomes sand-like. Now you can incorporate the 2 tablespoons of milk to form your mixture into your muffin batter. Now you can take your remainder butter and sugar in a separate bowl and mix it together until it forms crumbs. Now you're going to want to place the crumble mixture on top of your muffin batter to put in the microwave. Now you're going to want to put your muffin and the mug in the microwave for 90 seconds on high heat. Now that you have finished microwaving your muffin, you can eat and enjoy. Thanks for watching this segment and stay tuned next week.
This week, instead of putting me over in the corner, we've put Will there to explain what he thinks happened.
This is true.
I'll count you down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, let's start at the beginning. The lights and the feed went out on the old MMTV set, and someone was murdered. I don't believe it's much of a secret at this point. We've all felt the devastation, but of course I was tasked with solving this mystery, and my first thought was perhaps it was Charlotte Ivy, and to be honest, I still haven't ruled this out. And then the other thought was maybe it was Kaylee Zuko, and now that I think about it, she didn't have an alibi either. But in the end, it has come to my attention that the only possible murderer is me. And I should have thought about this sooner. And I, as a detective, have failed you, the people, and I have failed myself. And I will now be going to prison to live out a life sentence for this terrible crime that I have done. And I don't think it's going to be very easy in prison, if I'm going to be honest. I don't know if they'll have a news show like we do here, so I don't know what I'll do on...
How could you have done this, Will? He was our friend.
I don't know, Charlotte. I just don't know.
Well, I'll sign us off. You think about what you've done. If you want to watch past episodes, you can do that at mmtv.us, where you can also watch new episodes every week at 5:30. New episodes can also be found at that same time every week on CTSB 1302. Oh, also next week is a taped show. I've been Charlotte Ivy, and this has been...
Wait. I was wrong. How could I have been so foolish? It wasn't me who killed Charlie. It was Gianna. Of course it was. She killed him to get back at me because I make her do insane things for the show every week, and she was sick of my shenanigans, so she killed Charlie to try to get me to leave the show out of sadness.
Oh my god!
Good job. Good job indeed. I meant to stab you, but instead I accidentally stabbed my very best friend Charlie. But anyways, it appears you've done it again. You've solved the murder, another happy ending for Detective McLaughlin. You couldn't just let this case lay, could you? Are you proud of yourself, Detective?
Yeah, actually I really am. Police, take her away.
Will, the police aren't here. Remember, we wanted to call them, but you didn't let us because you said you had to solve this case on your own.
That is right. Well, we can call them now. You're going away for a long time, Bertelli.
And I almost got away with it too.
Yeah, I've heard it all before.
I can't believe we almost locked you up, Will. We almost put away the wrong person.
Nah, I'd never let that happen, good Charlotte. I guess that's another case in the books for the great Detective McLaughlin.
I guess so. I'm proud of us.
As am I. Thank you for watching, everyone. This has been MMTV.
Can we move Charlie's body now?
Oh. Yeah, I guess.